Hello, day two, e-learning. By now you may be wondering a couple things. Is Miss Miners going to post 4 videos every single time she wants to have a class with us? The answer, no. Just learning how Screencastify works. Question number 2, you may be wondering, am I going to wear my hair the same way every single day, slick back bun? Yes, because usually I film this right before or after working out, so yes. Also, am I going to wear Reebok or athletic clothes? Yes, that's the perk of online learning, folks. No dress, no dressing up nice, no makeup, not worried about my hair. I hope you guys are living the same life right now. Okay. Now some real things you may be wondering. Free response questions. Our goal, I said originally every day, that might be overkill. We're going to do 3, I'm going to assign 3, 2 to 3 free response per week, and we will go over those free response. So I posted one yesterday. Practice that one. You have basically, from yesterday and today, you have time to practice that one. That is an example of a long free response question, and we will be going over that one tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow we'll go over that one, and you'll get a new one that we'll go over 2 days later. So it'll kind of go in this cycle like that. Some will be shorter than others. That was just an example of a long one. I liked it because it was going over chi-square in a different context, and then we're reviewing experimental design. So we will go over that one tomorrow. What we're going to do today, you're not really going to listen to me talk for very long. Today you're going to do more action. So you're going to watch those videos that I posted. If you didn't already, go ahead and watch those for this activity. But we're going to learn about natural selection in the context of viruses, because that is so timely right now. So we are going to learn about it in terms of Ebola, because we know a lot about that outbreak. I would gladly do coronavirus, but this outbreak is unfolding day by day. So we don't know enough about it to have resources for it yet, honestly. So, but by learning about a different type of virus like Ebola, we can understand how viruses spread, mutate, how they actually work. Like, how did we actually get COVID-19? How did that come about? They use similar strategies, honestly, because all viruses have something in common, which is that they all need a cell to replicate. So they have natural selection just like we do. Okay, they have there might have mutation. It might be a bad mutation that might not allow them to infect a cell, or it might be a good mutation that allows more frequent transmission, more replication, more passing on the genes. So the concepts of natural selection and evolution absolutely apply to viruses, just as they would any other organism. Same concepts. So what I'm going to, this is not something I printed out for you. I kind of honestly, that was very rushed of me trying to get as much printed out for you as possible, but you don't need to have this printed out, okay? So you can just, you can write the answers on notebook paper or whatever, but I'm gonna give you the digital copy of what we're doing today. I printed mine out. We're gonna do this in my regular biology class too, so I did print one out for them. But you don't have to print it out, you can, up to you. So you're gonna get, this is one perk of printing it out would be that you can cut these out. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut each of these sequences out just so you can rearrange them. But again, you can do this whole activity without having to cut them out. So it's not really a big deal. But if you would like to, go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm going to take a pause. 1 second. I'm going to cut these out. It's going to be magical. It'll be like instant transformation. Bam, cut out. Bam. Look. Told you. Bam. Cut out just like that. Magic. Okay. So we have. Oh my God, what's that? Ah! It's Ebola virus. This really is Ebola virus. See? Ebola. He's going to help me explain how this works. Okay, so here is your reference sequence. So again, you can't cut it out like I did, or you don't have to. Reference sequence. That was this guy. a sequence taken from the original infection that started in Guinea in Africa. Okay, so that's this guy in our reference genome. And then what we have is all these other sequences. All these other sequences are from patients from the outbreak of Ebola that happened in, it was around 2012. That 2012, 2000. No, I'm thinking maybe 2016. Anyway, so yeah, these are taken from patients that were infected with Ebola. Okay, so they're shaded in different ways to represent different mutations from the reference genome. So this is the OG, the original, and then you have all these other sequences that are different, taken from different patients. So you're going to analyze these sequences, kind of figure out similarities, differences, which are more related, which ones aren't. That is going to be, back up to me, from this page, Ebola Disease Detectives. Okay, so you're going to look at this, do part 1 and part 2. This is kind of going to get you also started, kind of an intro to taxonomy and phylogenetics, which is understanding evolutionary relationships based on DNA sequence. So I really like this activity. Not only is it topical, but it has to do with natural selection and a tie-in with understanding phylogenetics, how those evolutionary relationships are developed based on DNA sequence. Okay, so you're going to do parts 1 and 2 today. And then I'm going to have you do, just for fun, this extension activity. I think you honestly, each of you guys would like understanding how Ebola works. And then we're going to do coronavirus. What? So we'll go over Ebola and corona and the differences between them tomorrow. So we'll kind of have a little bit of virus biology tomorrow, that I will give you a little lesson in virus biology, kind of contrasting Ebola, this guy, with coronavirus, because they are kind of opposites in some ways, and I'll explain that tomorrow. Okay, so we are going to go over main concepts from this tomorrow and from this activity, so make sure you do this before tomorrow. And then go into virus biology, and we'll also do that free response tomorrow also. So you have a couple assignments today to work on. Finish this, make sure your free response is finished, and I will see you tomorrow.